So I will just wait for some of you guys to come on in and then we will get started. It's only going to be an hour. It's only going to be an hour tonight. So it's just a power hour. That's how it's usually going to be. Because all this work, I have work at 9. And we may have to, if we do anything tomorrow or Wednesday, we'll have to push it back earlier. But still, if we can get something done, that's better than not having anything at all. But right now, we'll just focus on tonight and have a better stream tonight. Hey, Doyle. Yes, I see that. I see that you are the first like and the first commenter. So I appreciate that. That means you're the first one in here. How are you doing tonight? That's good. Glad to hear you're doing all right. Hoping this having major shoulder pain right now. Oh, sorry to hear you're having shoulder pain. Doing, I'm doing all right. Can't complain. So, but if you're having major shoulder pain, maybe you should go get that checked out. If you haven't, that is, if you haven't already. See what the doctor says. Make sure you haven't pulled anything. Hello, Noah. I'm not sure what kind of a message that is, but hello. Oh, the ligaments in your right shoulder. Mm. Yeah. I mean, if one of your shoulders hurt, then I mean, yeah, that sounds like it'd probably be major pain. Hopefully, you're not on the waiting list for too long. But I know what you mean about being on a waiting list. I always have to make an appointment every 3 months with my doctor because they're usually booked every 3 months. Hi, Spirit Stalker. That's a better message. Hello, Noah. I'm sure he was probably saying hi to Spirit Stalker, but how old am I? Noah, I just turned 40. A lot of people say that I don't look it, but yeah, I just turned 40 years old just a few days ago. Yep. So I've closed the chapter in my 30s and are starting a chapter in my 40s. Well, I will tell you, Doyle. Once I did have a nurse tell me that that when she looked at my reports and how my health was, I think she said that I should that I'm like real healthy. I should live to be 100, but I mean that's probably gone down now because because some things I don't eat as healthy, and I'm sure some things I don't eat as healthy is probably decreasing my age range a little bit or decreasing my chances of living. Hey, Roswell, but yeah, I've had aunts that have lived, aunts and uncles that have lived past 90 before. I'm hoping that, well, to live past 90. I mean, I've, t- I remember, one of my exes saying, that they hope to live to, I mean, they said if they live to be at least 80, they'll think they've, lived a long life. So they hope to live to be at least 80. Yeah, yes. Well, I mean, just ask anybody, Roswell. I mean, yesterday's was a mess. Well, at least the first half. I mean, well, the first half of it, the first 45 minutes was a mess, and then the last 45 minutes, we were able to calm it down. I think we calmed it down around 50 minutes in the stream, and then we started playing. And I said, hopefully that Sapphire. Why? I can say Sapphire. Yep, ask Spirit Stalker. She was here last night, and last night, mess. I mean, it was. Well, I mean, they're not. I mean, neither one of them are here tonight, and I don't know if we'll get Doctor Who back. But I mean, it was. But as Spirit Stalker, I mean, it was like a bully me, I'll bully you back between Doctor Who and Callie. And I said, and I like both of them and everything. So it's a shame. I mean, it's. I mean, it's a shame the way it ended up like it did. It was like trying to calm two 5-year-olds down. Well, Cheryl, what happened was that I don't know if Doctor Who's going to come back because because Doctor Who said that you know Callie ended up banning him because or timing him out because he said he we were doing our Callie did not like that, and then she started banning him, and then Doctor Who's like and then Doctor Who got angry. She's like he's like what was it? He said he came in on another name saying she timed me out. I've unsubscribed. Yeah, just stress for me. And I said, so unless someone can get a hold of Doctor Who, what where, and we may not see him again. I hope we see him again soon. Mm. Well, I usually use 2 Ps. I mean, I know you just used 1, but I usually use 2. But I guess, but I mean, but the word sapphire, it can be used anyway, in any way. I know what I know, Cheryl. A lot of you know what a lot of people were telling me last night? A lot of people were saying, I'll tell you right now, Cheryl, a lot of people last night were saying, you need to ban Callie, boot Callie. I'm like, I'm not going to boot her. She's my friend. I've always looked at it as it means some kind of diamond or something. But I'm sure there's some twist to it. There's some twist to it. I just don't know what either. I think almost ready, Noah. I just all he did was say something, and then she was like, "Doctor Who, that's nasty," and then he called her. Well, I don't want to say it on here because it's not a really nice word. He called her the p word. No, no, and no, not the p word you think, but t- uh, put a okay. You know the first letter is a P, and then add a Rick there, and that's what he called her. The first letter started with a P, and then you add a Rick to the name, and that's what he called her. Yeah, I think he was just a little triggered, because because she didn't like Callie didn't like what he was saying. It was just dirty. I mean, we always talk dirty. It's a main thing. I'm well. I mean, it's got a nice definition to it, but hey, like I said, this is only going to be an hour tonight and I said that I said if we do, I said Tuesday and Wednesday, are up in the air right now because I've got to work. I said if we do any makeup Tuesday and Wednesday, it probably will have to be earlier than 7 o'clock. Yeah, I'll be in the hotel Friday and Saturday because Friday night. Well, Friday night, I know that that they're taking the family, taking both families out to dinner. The of the niece and the groom. Um, so, yeah, Friday night a family dinner, and then Saturday night the wedding. Yeah, we'll be in a hotel, so I probably won't be able to stream because I'll be in the same room as my parents. Now I'm wondering. Now I thought about doing a upload Saturday, but I don't know if this is a good one or not, or if I even have a chance. I thought, I'm thinking, do girls usually only do this video, or do guys do this too? Thinking like of a get ready with me video, for the wedding on Saturday. Tell you what I would do, and then get dressed for the wedding, and then of course after I get all everything on, that'd be the end. I figured out probably gonna have to edit, but I figured to do that I'm probably gonna have to edit parts. I'm probably gonna have to make a voiceover somehow or something. Because you know how people make voiceovers usually. My internet is very crappy right now, Noah. Um, at the Now back at the house and everything, I can't do a live or a video call because it will knock off it will knock you guys off. It will knock the internet off. It will knock my stream off. So I have to do it here at the judicial building where it's safe. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, we're 17 minutes in and we're only going to get an hour tonight. So we have about less than 45 minutes if you guys want to start playing. All right. Yeah, I think I've got G4 right now. So, and I think 4 is okay to go ahead and do one. All right, here we go. I would. I would too. All right, here we go. First question, we got the top 5 answers to this question. Here's the question. Question is, name something that a person who considers himself to be cultured would be interested in. What would a person like that he considers himself to be cultured? Art. Cheryl says art and Roswell says bad art, but they don't say anything about if it's bad or good, but they do have art there. Art or museum. Number 2. So Cheryl and Roswell, you got that. Hmm. But not foods. Not food or statues or outdoors. So okay. No, not foods. That's been guessed. Let's see. Hmm. I don't think it's the same. Probably not stagnant films. Yeah, we got to get like traditional cultures. Okay, plays. Not plays. Not the language either. No, I've already said that. Not not travel and not movies. You're very close though. You're very close though. You're in the right part of movies. You're in the right part, but you're just not saying the right thing. But I think the answer they have, is different from movies, even though it would have the same name of it. Can't really say what it is though. He watched Independence Day with Will Smith 619 times, and his favorite actor is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Clothing, he drinks beer out of proper glass. No, not acting or toast. Okay, Spirit Soccer, you were getting what I was trying to say. Yeah, theater. Theater is their number 5. Number 5 is theater. Box seats at monster truck rallies? Nope. Not photography or beer. Actually, Roswell, voted twice for Mamala. There you go, Roswell. Number 4 is politics. Number 4 is politics. So your voted twice for Mamala answer is actually an answer this time. Number 4 is politics. Man to be cultured, a person who considers himself to be cultured would be interested in what? Politics. Number 4. You've gotten number 2, 4, and 5. You just need 1 and 3 now. Extends his right pinky while jerking it. Not laws. You must be talking about the other team wanting to steal the points. Cheryl asked to repeat the question. Name something that a person who considers himself to be cultured would be interested in. You've got art, museum, politics, and theater. You just have 2 more answers to get, and one of them that you need to get is the number 1 answer. Not clothing, not computers, and not exercise. Nope, not stocks. Not looks. Tradition. Only eats paste pecani salsa. I remember paste pecani salsa. Well, no, if you don't know the answer, I always do offer hints for anybody that says, can I have a clue or can I have a hint or something, then I will provide a hint. But that's usually for when you run out of answers and you don't have all the answers yet. That's when the hints come in. Yeah, you can have a clue. Let's see. No, number one, it's let's see, number one, you've got to enjoy you've got to enjoy some singing, you know, a person, like a guy, um, mostly you would hear like a girl sing and the man would be singing too. There, yeah, okay, I'll give it to you. Yeah, yeah, music. Number one is opera or classical music. That's the number one answer. Opera or classical music. And now number three is something that, well, mostly a kind of a dance that girls are into. It's mostly a you got to have magnificent feet. They say you have to have magnificent feet. You need great posture to do this too, you know. But little girls love doing this kind of dance. Yeah, ballet, ballet. Number three, what girls love, ballet. Some guys do ballet, but I'm sure if any guy does ballet, they probably rather keep it to themselves. All right. Who? Okay. We got the next question. Top five answers to this question. Question is: name something that caffeine can do to you. What is something that caffeine can do to you? Oh, that okay. There you go, Spirit Stalker. Yeah, it makes you nervous or hyper. Number two, nervous or hyper. Number two. Let's see. Cheryl says keep me awake, and Spirit Stalker says insomnia. There you go. Yeah, it keeps you awake. Number one answer. It keeps you awake. But what else can caffeine can do to you? Let's. It doesn't make it. Well, actually, it doesn't keep you poop. Nope. Doesn't doesn't relax. In fact, there's a couple answers on here that are way saying way. No, we're the way. We're the opposite of relax. Oh, okay. There you go, Cheryl. It affects your heartbeat. Number four affects your heartbeat, but not keep you warm or alert. Well, maybe. Well, it might keep you alert if it keeps you awake. Not shaky, but there is something that it does make you. Yeah, don't start that. Uh, okay, hold on. Nerve. Yeah, we got the nervous and the hyper part, which was number two. Let's see. So far, we've got keep you awake, makes you nervous or hyper, and affects your heartbeat. Good thing the trolls weren't here last night, or it would have been booty boot. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. Number three, it makes you sleep. It makes you cranky. Number three makes you cranky. And there's one more thing that caffeine can do to you. It can be MF if they're thinking negatively. If they're thinking positively, then I guess not. But if they're thinking negatively, yes. And Spirit Stalker actually got number 5. Stains your teeth. It stains your teeth. Yep. Stains your teeth. Number 5. Those are all the things that caffeine can do to you. Keeps you awake, nervous, hyper, makes you cranky, affects your heartbeat, and stains your teeth. Did we, did we do this one? I think I said. We did do this one, and I didn't see that. All right. Well, anyway, here we go. Next question to this one. All right, we got the top 4 answers to this question. Question is this one. It's worth the stained teeth. Yes, it is. Bro, you're paying taxes to people who take our children to do horrific things. Yeah, it's negative, but you should be able to talk about it. I just remember talking to my friends, back about 20 years ago, and I was thinking negative, like bad things, and they're always like, don't think negative. Negative thinking is bad, and then I've just thought, I'm going to use that in life, and then I'm still using it 20 years later. I'm still using the line 20 years later. No negative thinking. Negative thinking is bad. All right. Anyway, next question. We got the top 4 answers to this question. Name something that some people really believe exists, while others believe just as strongly that it doesn't. What do some people really believe in, while others strongly believe they don't exist? Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. Sure. That's right. You got it. UFOs or aliens. Number 1. Number 1 answer is UFOs or aliens. Spirit Stalker says Jesus, and MF says God. There you go. There you go, Spirit Stalker and MF. God. Number 2. Cheryl says ghost. There you go, ghost. Number 3. Now you just got to get number 4. What's another thing some people strongly believe in, while others strongly believe that it doesn't? I'm going to go ahead and give the negative answers off and tell you what it's not. Roswell, it's not Shan's Hairy Bagel, and it's not the moon. It's not, and not the round Earth or the flat Earth, or the rotation of the Earth, or heaven or hell. Number 4 is I think grown-ups would probably know. Grown-ups definitely know. John wants us to believe he's 10 inches. How big is he? It's not physics. It's not physics they don't believe in. It's not fortune telling. It's only 5 inches. Oh, the question, MF, is name something that some people really believe exists, while others believe just as strongly that it doesn't. What do you think? What do you think? That she will come? Nope, not that she'll come back, or love. I can't get those. You're trying. Oh, you are. Oh, you're trying to get some other people in here. Not a chance, Zelensky. He's pulling your leg and himself. I suppose one of those mother humpers you mean is Jonathan. Now, not religion, Spirit Stalker, but God is there. God was there, number two. I mean, God's there, but religion's not, though. Not Atlantis or Love at First Sight. Nope, it's not equal rights either. He'll stretch the truth. Love you, John. John's a good guy. Where is that sheepshagger 10 KBs? He's been there, but I mean, he's been here off and on, but I think he's also, been busy working as well. He's sweet, just perverted. You know what? I mean, but you know what John loves telling us? He loves having a hard one, for sure. Let's see. Tough one. Well, uh, yeah, number four is like, a very ridiculous answer. But I know that there are some people who believe this and others who strongly don't. This is no hogwash seminar, Killer Squid. Hey, Darren, drop a hint. All right, if you need me to drop a hint, this guy you only see this guy once a year. You only see this guy once a year, and it's at near the end of the year. Yeah, Santa Claus. Santa, number four, Santa Claus. And I remember they're saying, like, if there's any kids watching, they say if there's any kids watching, then, it's just a survey of 100 people. They don't know anything. The host said it's just average of 100 people. Don't believe them, kids. Send it Israel. Oh, when they figure it out in a few years, they'll figure he was lying. Yeah, you'll have quite. No, no, I'm saying I got this off of a TV. I got that off of a TV show. I got the surveys off this TV show, and when they were doing this, when they were doing these Family Feud questions, the host was like, kids, if you're watching right now, don't believe the grown-ups. Send to Israel. This is just an average of 100 average people. Oh, you back from your vacation in the Philippines? It's nice, Darren. Hello, Ragged. If I said your name right. Oh, I like it. I like to have it warm and sunny in the Philippines, or warm and sunny like in the Philippines. Yeah, I do too, MF. I'm ready. I'm ready for spring and summer again. I mean, we thought we were getting an early glimpse of spring, and then all of a sudden they just spring all cold air on us again. Yeah, I mean, the problem is that January is not very questionable, but February and March are. February and March both. I am from the USA, Ragged. Where are you from? I have my Halloween decorations up still. Neighbors can. Oh, Roswell. We used to have a neighbor. I mean, we don't live at that house anymore, but we used to have a neighbor. And I remember, I think it was 1999. He did not take his Christmas decorations down until March. Oh, see, yeah, MF is from Maine. I'm from Kentucky. Oh, serious? Yep. MF is from Maine, USA, and I am from Kentucky, USA. A lot of people in here are from different places. All right, are you guys? We got a lot of snow. Yeah, I don't. I mean, we only got like one big snowstorm this year, and I said, that's all I'll take. Yeah, I said that was enough snow that I could take. I like people who leave their Christmas decorations up all year. So, see, yep, Darren's letting you know he's from Canada. He's from Canada. He's one of our Canadian friends. All right, you shout out the peeps. Yeah, I'm in the cold right now in my car, but um, but I've got a hoodie on, so I'm keeping myself warm. I want to know who's still a kid at heart and everything. Who still likes reading comic books? How's life going in the USA? Pretty good so far. Life's going good. I mean, could be better, but but it's going fine. I mean, I can't complain. Oh, Spirit. I'm not sure if Spirit Soccer's saying it's not going good for her, or if she's saying she's not in the cold. I'm not sure which one she's saying to. Um. Oh no, she was saying not me, as in I said who's a kid at heart, or who's still a kid at heart, who still has no comics for me. Who's still Spirit Stalker says no, but anybody out here still read comics? Because there might be a couple of hard ones to get on this one, but you'll I think you'll get a really good glimpse because these people have been around a while. I mean, obviously, if this question is like 40 years old, true, MF. I mean, not at the moment. Yeah, you have to. Well, actually, no, it doesn't ask you to name superheroes. It asks the question. Okay, you're asking what is it saying? No, you don't have to name superheroes. What it's asking you to do is to name a comic book character. Six comic book characters, because that's the question. Top six answers, and it's name a comic book character. Okay, there you go. Superman. He's the number one answer. Superman. Let me stay on. Okay, MF got Superman number one. Not Dennis the Menace, but But there you go, Spirit Stalker. Snoopy is there. He's number 6. Snoopy, number 6. You see him in Peanuts sometimes. And you see him too with your next answer, Charlie Brown, but it's not Charlie Brown. It's not Garfield either. Garfield's original voice was by the late Lorenzo Music. I watched him some. I remember hearing his voice sometimes on Rhoda. Garfield's. His voice sounds just like Garfield's. Oh, sorry, I got a call. Okay, it's okay, Cheryl. I was wondering where you went. Question is, name a comic book character. So far, we've got Superman and Snoopy. We've got the top answer and the bottom answer. Who else do you think might get it? With a name like that, no, thank you. Not who would want to get in a ride with who would want to ride in your van with that name? It's not Blondie. Garfield hates Mondays, loves lasagna, and I think I got autism. Mm. Okay, MF, you did get one. Spider-Man. Spider-Man is there. He's number 4. Hello, John Wilson. Spirit Stalker says Batman. There you go, Batman, number 2. So how much? So what do you have so far? You need 3 and 5. You need 3 and 5. Oh, okay, Cheryl, you actually got one. Jughead, or AKA Archie, number 3, Archie. Which Jughead is also named for Archie. So yes, Jughead, Archie, number 3. Now just need number 5. Who could that number person be? It's not Felix the cat. I figured if anyone didn't get Archie on the survey, he was going to be highly upset. Oh, Cheryl, question is, name a comic book character. That's your question. Name a comic book character. He'll be very upset to hear you say that, Roswell. Oil up. I'll be there soon. Okay, so far you've got Superman, Batman, Archie, Spider-Man, and Snoopy. Number 1, Superman. Number 2, Batman. Number 3, Archie. Number 4, Spider-Man. And number 6, Snoopy. Number 5 is that one that you haven't got yet. It's not... nope, it's not Popeye, and it's not Green Hornet either. Well, it's called comic book. They put it as comic book. Popeye probably does have some comics, but it's not in paper. I don't know. No, they not in newspapers. They say in comic books. A comic book character. No, not X-Men. Not X-Men. Remember, these are just individuals. Not the Avengers and not Hellboy. I've heard of X-Men and the Avengers. I've never heard of Hellboy though. That is unless somebody had a nickname for it. Not Ghost Rider and not Family Circus either. Dr. Dick Rambo. Oh, you got the first name right, Roswell, but you don't have the second name right. that should give you that should probably give you a hint. You've got the first name right, but not the last name. Does that tell you who it is? Nope, it's not Wonder Woman or Ant-Man or Captain Marvel. Not Doctor Doom. Well, you only got the first name right, and this guy's not a doctor. You only got his first name right. It's not. This guy's not a doctor, though. I'm just saying his first name you got right. His actual first name. Yeah, there you go. Dick Tracy is number 5. Dick Tracy. Good old Dick Tracy. He's been I don't think he's been mentioned of for a while. You're still familiar with Snoopy. We're probably familiar with all of these people except for probably Archie and Dick Tracy. But Dick Tracy was cool though. I like Dick Tracy. Okay, here got hung up on the doctor part. It's all right. Okay, we've got maybe how many more questions do we have to go? We could if we're fat. Oh wait, no. No, I got to do the back of it. So there's not okay. All right, here we go. Next question. We got the top 4 answers to this question. Name a kind of place that has an operator on duty 24 hours a day. What kind of place would have an operator on duty 24 hours a day? Sir. Okay, yep, surgeon. Um, they don't have doctor, but they do have hospital. I wouldn't be sure whether to give it to you or not, but Spirit Soccer actually did say the answer, with the word that it has, hospital number 1. Would not be sure if surgeon would have fit hospital or not, though, because there are surgeons there, but you never know. The phone company, okay, there you go, Cheryl. The police, or I'm sorry, the phone company, number 3. Phone company, number 3. Yeah, the prison guard. No, not the jail, unless you want to consider the the well, actually, I can't. Oh, well, actually, prison guard dispatch. I think I'll go ahead and give that to you, or I would go ahead and give that to you as well. Police department 911. It's not a movie theater, not a casino either. Yep, the police dispatch 911. Yep. Okay, there you go. A hotel number 4. Hotel number 4, not a grocery store though. I didn't get Cheryl's answer. Number 3, she said phone company. There you go, Cheryl. Number 3 is the phone company. There you go. You got them all. You got them all. Shows it is 8 o'clock and be over, but we have not hit a full hour yet, so I think we can get maybe through maybe one more question or 2 more, depending on how well you are. I said if the next stream, I said the next one, I should probably unless you tell me one more after that, I say we should wait to give this question to John, because I think John would love this question 2 questions down from here because of one of the answers. He makes a lot of, I mean, I'll just tell you right now, John makes a lot of these. Okay. Anyway, next question. We got the top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name something people do before they open their front door for someone. Name something people do before they open their front door for someone. Well, yeah, we're since I won't be here on my usual days, which are Wednesday, Thursday, and our Wednesday, Friday, or Saturday, I'm trying to make up for Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday as much as I can. I figure what I don't make up this week, we can make up next week when I come back on Sunday. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, if you like what you see, there. I mean, go ahead and subscribe. I mean, there's more where it came from. There's more where that came from. Let's see. Let's see. The rental company. What Now remember, what do you do before you open your front door for somebody? You look out the window. Yeah, you check the window or the peephole. That's the number one answer. Check the window or the peephole. And Cheryl, you also got number 2. You ask, who is it? Who is it? Number 2. Not check their phone or shout, hold on, I'm coming. You do ask who it is, but you don't shout, hold on, I'm coming. Yeah, the peephole, pray it's Aaron. Well, you don't pray for somebody, pray that it be somebody, and your hopes would be shattered, because I'm sure Aaron's not the one at the door. No, you don't grab your weapon. Don't grab the weapon. That'd be a good thing. Put your shoes on, but that's not what they say on the survey here. Maybe my handle can be Grumpy Steve 69. Yeah, but you don't say just a minute, but if you walk to the door, MF, you're walking to the door and and besides opening it, what are you else going to do? If you're going to be generous enough and let them in, you're going to do what to the door? Yeah, you're going to answer the door, well, yeah, you answer the door, but also to let them in, you're going to have to, yeah, open it or unlock the door. Number 5, unlock that door. Now, see, number 3 and 4. Apparently, number 3, they really care. Well, I can't say what they care about. That would give it away. But number 4 is just seem like, number 4 seems like they're sitting in a certain place. Nope, don't ask them to come in. They're opening their front door for someone. No, they're not asking, can I help you? All they ask is, who is it? And then they'll do other things before they open the front door for somebody. You got check the window, peephole, ask who it is, and unlock the door. You got 2 more answers to give. Uh, what could it be? No, not ask if they have a warrant. Not ask if they have a warrant. No, not don't answer. You are going to answer the door, but there's a couple things you're going to do. Number one sits at like, well, one of the answers sits at let them knock. Well, yeah, we'd let them knock first, but how do they want to look, when the person comes to the door? What if it's a what if it's a you know what if it's a tax collector or a preacher or a church member? You'll want to make sure what that you look what. Yeah, you want to make sure you look presentable. So, and how do you make yourself look presentable? Check me out much better. Oh, there you go. There you go. So now you got Grumpy Steve 69. Yeah, you make sure you look good, but what's some things you can do to look good? Like how I just did this. That's one thing. Don't look like a Roswell, even though I like the name. Well, yeah, look in the mirror, and if something's sticking up, or if something's wrong, or if something is wrong, you need to kind of, do what? If something's sticking up, then you'll need to then you would need to what? Yeah, comb your hair, or yeah, yeah. When you comb your hair or brush your hair, you're doing what? You're trying to do what to it? You're trying to do what to your hair? If you're combing or brushing, you're trying to, you know. Oh, hey, Skylar. Hey, Skylar. You want to, yeah. You comb your hair, brush your hair. You make it look what? The 69 is on purpose. Make yourself presentable. Okay. Stank, Sony at Stank. Fix it. Okay. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Number three would be straighten your hair. Straighten your hair. Straighten your hair. All right. Looks like I might need to do one for Skylar and Sony since they came in. Okay, so right now, Skylar, question is name something people do before they open their front door for somebody. They've gotten four of the five answers. They just need to get that fourth one that's elusive to them. That last answer is elusive to them. Well, they've straightened their well, they've only had to straighten their clothes, and they don't have to straighten their hair. I mean, they just straighten their hair. It doesn't say they have to straighten their clothes. But if it but depending on how much it is. Hey, Swan Song, click the shotgun if it's Peter. No, you wouldn't click anything, but make sure it's safe. And if it's safe, then you might want to do what? You might want to um, now if it's nighttime or something, you might want to do this. Not barf if you're American. Yeah, there you go, Cheryl. Cheryl, turn on the lights. Turn on the lights, and then Swan Song got one. Unlock the door. Number five. Wouldn't be grab a gun, but there you go. But I feel that since Swan Song and Skylar have gotten in here near the end, and Sony, that I should do one more question for them. You guys think so? A full question for them. You think so? One for them. What do you guys think? One more? seeing a lot of hearts, but I'm not seeing anything else. I think what I'll go ahead and do is for for Swang Song, Sony, and Skylar, I think I will go ahead and give you guys one more question, so you guys can get the question right now as well. All right, because I'm not getting any replies right now. I'm not sure if it's if the if YouTube is trying to stall my answers or not, because the last answer I've seen is grab a gun, and that's the last one I've seen. All right. All right, you guys ready for the last question? I'm gonna have to wait to see if you guys are saying anything, because I'm not getting any replies of after grab a gun. That's the last one I've got, and that's the last response I've had too. So I'm not sure if anybody else is there either. Not sure if why I'm not getting any more answers. I asked if they wanted to do one, but I'm not getting any answers. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. I was stuck. I was stuck. I was stuck. Okay, here we go. Last question. Last question. Here we go. Top 6 answers. Top 6 answers to this question. Question is, what do you do when you feel lonely? What do you do when you feel lonely? That's the last question. What do you do when you feel lonely? Top 6 answers. Apparently, it didn't tell me that I was on a delay. There you go, Cheryl. You pick up the phone, and you pick up the phone, talk to someone on the phone. Number one, you don't cry. Yeah, but you talk to friends, talk on the phone. Number one. Yeah, as in call somebody, go somewhere with people. Okay. Um, I guess I could give it to you. Number six, go shopping. Number six, go shopping. Go out into public. Well, yeah, but or not go to not go out to public, but there's some things you can do at home though. Not exercise or pet the cat. Not play online game. Okay, Cheryl got one. Eat. Eat. Number five is eat. But not sleeping though. Not sleep. Not marry. Watch close, but it's not watch a movie, but you're close, Swan Song. You're very close. Not drink water. The 69 is ironic. I'm so clever. No, you don't walk. Don't weed either. Okay, there you go, Swan Song. Listen to music. And then MF got number two. Watch TV. Yeah, watch TV. And now just need one more answer, and that's number three. What would some other people do if they're feeling lonely? Yes, he is. Chilinsky is now Grumpy Steve. Nope, not stack up on shrooms. No, not drugs. I order pizza usually. Okay, what else would you do? I mean, I mean, I think you. No, this isn't AI, Aaliyah. Um, this now, if you get this one, that'll be the end of it. But number three, what could number three be? Some people do this all the time, but what is it? It's not drink. It's not drive. Can you buy me KFC? Nah, I'm sure I'm low on cash, Lelia. Sorry. Burp to prove you're not AI. There you go. See, I'm not AI. It's not. It's sleep. Sorry, I had a call and they hung up. It's not karaoke. It's not drink and drive or go to the bar. But this is something you might do at home, though. What would you might do at home? Yeah, the Bible. Okay, if you're doing the Bible, then you're doing what? If you got the if you what would you do with the Bible? You would what? Yeah, you read. Number three, you read. You read number three. And that was the last, and that's the last of it right now. I need to ask you guys before I go. I said I don't know if there's any way I can do it on Tuesdays unless I do it early. Um, do you want me to try to do early? I mean, for, I'm thinking Tuesday and Wednesday. Do you want me to try to do this at 5:30 or something to get a little time in since Tuesdays and Wednesdays are limited? Do you want me to try to do this earlier? 7. Okay. Would you guys prefer 5:30 or 6 or because 5:30 could get us 90 minutes and 6 could get us an hour. Would you guys prefer 5:30 or 6 o'clock on Tuesdays and Wednesdays? 5:30, Skylar says. I know I know that it's night for me. Yeah, it's night for all of us. Okay, what time I thought I I don't think I can stream Tuesday, possibly not Wednesday, but I can try. I can try. I don't know. I can't promise anything, but I can try Tuesday and Wednesday. If I did if I do it, it would have to be early, like 5:30 or 6 o'clock, because I'd have to be done by 7 both those nights. So that's why I'm asking you that. But I'll go ahead and okay. Well, I'll go ahead and just say I'll ask I'll ask a little poll and everything and give people 5:30 or 6 for Tuesday and Wednesday. Until then, I need to go ahead and I need to get back home and get ready for work. So until then, everybody, you don't usually hear this on Monday, but you do get to hear it this time. Much love, and until next time, everybody. Could be tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. Until next time, peace. Good night, everybody.